Thank you, Chairman Gunning. Are you all fired up? Are you all fired up? Welcome and congratulations, Class of 2018. Welcome to all of your family and friends. In the late 1980s, I moved to Washington, D.C., and the Redskins won the Super Bowl. In the 90s, I moved to New Orleans, and the Saints, who only won one, won the Super Bowl. 2.5 years ago, I moved to Philadelphia, and the Eagles, who've never won anything, won the Super Bowl. And I just moved to Cleveland. So I told this story to the editors of the Cleveland Plain Dealer when I first got here, and the editors, the chief editor, looked at me, nobody smiled, and he said, "If the Browns win 4 games, you're the mayor." So after win number 6 last night, I'll expect at least a key to the city. So today, we celebrate you, the students who are achieving your dreams and goals by earning your college degree, undergraduate, graduate, and doctoral. It is a day of promise and potential, a day in which we reflect where we have been and where we are going. Most of all, it is a day to be proud of your achievements and to celebrate your accomplishments. Congratulations to you all. Commencements are great days for us up here on the stage and for our faculty and staff out there. We get to see the fruits of our labor. It is a particularly meaningful moment for me, as it is the first time I get to share this special day with CSU. It's wonderful to look out and see more than 1,000 graduates and thousands more of your families, friends, supporters, all of you filling the Wallstein Center. I remember attending graduation ceremonies from my bachelor, master's, and law degrees, but I don't remember anything specific about the speakers except that they talk forever. I will not do that here today. What I will do, though, in the next few minutes is tell you a little bit about how I got here, in the hope that you will find some connection that will motivate you, something that will keep you driving toward your goals. I grew up in a small town on Long Island outside of New York City. My dad worked a night shift for the National Weather Service, and he was a substitute high school teacher. You all remember how much you loved your substitute teachers, right? My mom, who had no college degree, started her own business in the basement of our house. She built a business selling our old clothes and the neighbors' children's clothes. She did so well that she opened up a neighborhood store, and she ran that business for 20 years. And I can't help but think to this day that if she would have gone on for her business degree, who knows where that business would be today. All of us kids helped with her business and learned about hard work at an early age, just like many of you. When I started thinking about college, I knew I had to find a way to pay for it, like many of you. For me, it was the Navy ROTC program. I owed the Navy 4 years after graduation. I paid them back with 11. Why? Because every assignment I had was more exciting than the previous one. When the Navy sent me to Washington, D.C., I decided to go back to school, like many of you, and get an MBA and a law degree at night while I worked full-time in the Pentagon. It took me 6 years, like many of you. When I left the military, I became a public defender. You couldn't pick 2 more different careers than military officer and representing indigent clients. Both experiences shaped who I am today. When I left the military, and after I left the military, I practiced law for a few years. I started teaching criminal justice courses at a university in Miami. One day, I received a call from the dean I have to confess that at that time, the only dean I knew was Dean Wormer from Animal House. Some of you old enough to remember Dean Wormer. Nonetheless, we went to lunch, and he said he needed someone who understood something about management, and he was putting a couple of programs together in a larger college. That dean was our previous president, Ron Berkman. I became an assistant dean shortly thereafter, and I began my nearly 20-year journey through higher education. I've been an assistant dean, an associate dean, an associate vice president of research, a director of an environmental research center, an associate provost, a vice provost, a chief financial officer, and a chief operating officer 2 times each, and a chief administrative officer. Why am I telling you all this? Because a dream doesn't always hinge on one penultimate goal. I never set out to do all these things. It is okay to let the journey itself forge your path. The many twists and turns along the road can provide the spice, the variety, and the sense of purpose that makes life enjoyable. Your current and future mentors, colleagues, family, and friends will help guide you. And yes, there will be obstacles. There will be failures. Believe me, I've had many stumbles. But resilience and perseverance is the secret sauce that will pull you through and build that stairway to the next generation of great things you will do. It is the sum total of all those experiences I just shared, not 1 or 2 stops, but the path itself that helped me get where I am today. Your journey is just beginning, and what I'd like to do now is recognize some of you who've had an incredible journey just to get here with us. As part of the ceremony this afternoon, we will be awarding one very special degree. More on this in a few minutes. Some of you are veterans like me, like Christian Pallins. Chris is an Air Force veteran who transferred to CSU with 86 credit hours from his military service. He's graduating today with a bachelor's degree in sociology after only 2 years here, and has been admitted to our graduate program in information systems. He has a 3.9 GPA, and the lowest grade he ever got was an A-. Chris, where are you? Can you please stand and be recognized? Hey! I would like to ask at this point for all of our veterans that are graduating today to please stand up and be recognized. Some of you have overcome serious obstacles like Carol Range. Carol is a student with 2 young sons. She faced many significant hardships outside the classroom. She left us for a while, and she came back. Nothing stopped her. She returned and is graduating today with a Bachelor of Science degree in Health Sciences and a 3.4 GPA. Carol, where are you? Can you please stand up and be recognized? Some of you postponed college until your families were grown, like Michael Williams. Mike will be 69 years old in March. Sorry, Mike, I had to do that. He earned an associate's degree from Tri-C in 1983 and then attended CSU for 1 semester. He worked in a factory for 30 years. At the urging of his daughter, a 2-time CSU alum, he came back and is graduating today with a bachelor's degree in social work, a 3.4 GPA. Mike, stand and be recognized. That's awesome. Now I'm going to embarrass a few more of you. Can I get all of the students who have a perfect 4.0 GPA. You know who you are. Please stand and be recognized. So, all of you have arrived here through hard work and persistence. You've been guided along the way by our distinguished faculty. Please join me in thanking our faculty for their dedication, talent, excellence in the classroom, and in their research and scholarly activities. Faculty, please rise and be recognized. And I'd also like to acknowledge our staff members who make this university run and are dedicated to your success. Many are here today volunteering their time to assist with these commencement exercises, so can I get a round of applause for our staff and faculty? And now, graduates, I want you to take a moment and reflect upon your own inner circle of supporters. Parents, grandparents, spouses, children, brothers, sisters, friends, those who helped you out by providing emotional support, maybe driving you to class, babysitting, or providing a place to live, or helping with, dare I say, some cold, hard cash. So graduates, I'd like you to stand up, find your family members, and wave and clap for those people that are important in your lives. This journey will soon culminate as you walk across the stage and accept your diploma. The journey has involved sacrifice, lots of it. Trust me, all the hard work, the hours spent in the classroom, in the labs, in the library, the all-nighters spent studying, the investment you have made in yourself and in your future will pay both personal and professional dividends. College graduates earn over $1 million more over their lifetimes than high school graduates. Now, don't go spend it all tonight. You haven't earned it yet. One thing I've learned about our city and Cleveland State is that you are all passionate about your love for both. I have seen up close how many in our city are working to keep you here with better jobs, higher paying jobs, and career opportunities. Many of you I know will stay here, build your career here, and be part of the continuing renaissance of Cleveland and Northeast Ohio. Your CSU degree already has great value. Hiring managers tell us time and time again, you are their first choice because you bring real-world experience from a university where the city serves as a learning laboratory. Many of you had internships and paid co-ops with local employers, something we will be expanding here at CSU in the years to come. The city is our campus, and the classroom is our city, as most of you know. With your diploma, you join a family of more than 126,000 CSU alums, 126,000, who are making a difference in our city, throughout our region, across the country, and around the world. Our Viking network is one of CSU's greatest assets and the foundation which this university will continue to grow and thrive. I urge you all to stay connected with us through campus visits, taking part in our Alumni Association events, encouraging your family and friends to attend CSU. And after you've had some time, maybe to relax a little bit, perhaps some more classes or additional degrees. Some of you have already started. I also will strongly encourage you to savor your accomplishments and have some fun. Maybe you want to travel before you start your career. Maybe you want to climb mountains or go to the Amazon, study rainforests. Maybe you want to join Teach for America, be a big brother or big sister, serve meals in a shelter, or even share a few dollars with those in need. Every little thing matters. Maybe you simply want to strengthen your relationships with friends and family, or maybe you just want to get some more rest. Now's the time to take a deep breath and follow your star. Don't be afraid to take a chance. Through failure, we learn and grow. If you fail, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, start all over again. Your journey, your CSU journey, proves you are determined to succeed. Never lose that drive, never lose that grittiness or that ambition. Never give up. Let your voices be heard as you participate in thoughtful and constructive dialogue about vital issues. Dialogue like this has never been more necessary. So today's commencement represents the beginning of your journey, not the end. We've given you the tools to succeed, so go out there and be the best that you can and make Cleveland State proud. I know you will. So when you think back on your graduation speaker, who probably talked too much, I am going to make it simple for you. I want you to walk away remembering 3 pieces of advice, 3 things that helped me get to where I am standing before you today. 1, be a lifelong learner. Question everything and then listen to the answers. 2, remember, every day is a new day. Leave the past behind. It's the key to resiliency. And 3, always, always remember where you came from. I am so proud to call all of you graduates. Go Vikings, and congratulations.